behind the techie. We are live, guys. I'm sorry, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm Revenue GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome back to another The Boys review. Today we have episode 7, The Self-Preservation Society. So, we're almost there, done with this season. But before we tap into the madness that happened in this episode, let's just recapitulate on what you're supposed to do if you haven't done so. So, road to 100k. I know if you've been here, you've heard this bare times, but guess what, fam? We're not there yet. So, if you haven't done so, by all means, subscribe to the channel. If you want more, if you want a trailer request, if you want us to review something, by all means, head over to patreon.com/thecybernets. Now,
Tell them about spoilers.
oh yeah, sorry. Heavy spoilers, and this is a very mature content review.
Mesmero dies.
Yeah,
Brutally.
literally.
Brutally.
Finished. But I guess we can always start with. Now you guys gotta help me out with this one, yeah? Was the Deep raped?
Yeah, but no.
But yeah,
He was
there
raped.
was penetration.
I mean, rape.
Yeah, you see what I'm getting at?
No.
You see what I'm getting at?
He was
I think
no.
it's harassed or sexually abused.
No, he was raped.
But that's a but
no, he was raped. He was raped.
Thank you.
100% raped. 100% raped.
Thank you. I just wanted to,
Oh.
100% raped.
I never thought it could go deeper for him. I didn't feel it. You might not see it.
Yo!
You might not see
That is peak on so many levels, fam.
Where's it?
Wow.
But yeah, man.
Wow.
But yeah.
Yo.
What?
Rape is not, disclaimer, it's not for you.
Oh, okay.
It's not for you.
Oh.
It's just, rape is not funny.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a serious matter.
It's not.
But that was, yo.
Yeah, that was peak.
Yeah,
That was
that was peak.
So, I don't know, because I'm watching that, yeah, and I'm just like, is this them lot getting back at him for being like a scumbag?
Definitely.
And
Because if they were to say, like, if he was to say something now, like, he would always spin it in her way. Like, he would always be in the wrong, so to speak.
What are you talking about right here?
so like the writers and stuff, like getting back at him, someone like a dirtbag like him.
See, I didn't take it on that aspect. I took on the aspect of the Deep has come out and said he has sexually assaulted someone, and they know who he is.
Yeah.
So
And the kind of stuff he's into.
yeah, so a woman went out, got picked up by him, and raped man.
Yeah. So if he now was to say something, it's like, can we now believe you?
Exactly, like, bro, he's not gonna come out and be like he was a victim, fam. You seen him walking around the shopping centre.
Oh, so that was the spin on that. Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. That's how I took
Is that
it.
what you took as well?
Yeah.
Alright.
Get me like she was like, yeah, I'm about to go do this for all the women out there, innit? You know what I'm saying? She gave man the ting.
It was mad, bro. That whole scene was mad, fam. Like, I did not see that coming, fam. Was you guys aware that he had girls?
No, not like that.
No, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes, well, usually it's here, innit?
Yeah, but
But that's a bit too much Harry Potter, innit, of course.
get me like.
Alright, cool.
Makes sense.
So, moving on from that.
Yeah, but I don't think Homelander raped my man's wife. Innit?
No, definitely not.
Okay, I wouldn't go as far as say definitely not.
Yeah,
But
unless
I
you
would
was
say,
there.
yeah, fam. Unless you was there, I'm not saying.
Unless you've got the
Exactly.
video. Cassette.
Until I see it, not that I want to see rape on the show, but unless either Homelander admits to it or they show us that it was actually a rape, I'm not convinced it was rape.
That is so peak, bro.
What?
Like, see, that, like, in a way, I was like, raw. Now I get why you like this butcher. Because, like, your wife was in there for 3 hours, fam.
Yeah, it was madness.
That's mad, fam.
The way she came out that door, disheveled, fam.
Bro.
Disheveled, bruv. disheveled. But then the thing is, I think about it two ways. She could have came out like that because one, she had been raped. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she could also come out of the room like that because she just spent 3 hours getting langed by Homelander.
Definitely, fam.
So you get me, like if you're getting langed by,
What is that?
Me, it's the latter.
yeah, if you're getting langed by Homelander for 3 hours, you're coming out that room disheveled, fam. You get me? So there's that, innit? There's that.
This show just keeps getting to places like I did not see it go, fam. Like it's mad.
Yeah.
So you've got that. So off the back of that, it was a CIA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Secret intelligence that came and brought the evidence to him.
Mm.
That she did to him what he did to Yui at the beginning of this whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So man's now seeing, okay, this is the pattern. This is how they get people to go.
But they're on crud as well.
They're on crud, but
CIA's on crud as well.
Yeah, is there a reason why they're like
They are, but we don't know.
keeping tabs on these lot?
I think there is. I think there's something definitely bigger going on in it. Like, I think the CIA, obviously he used to work with them or whatever. They know he's the kind of dude who can go out, not be part of the CIA, get the job done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they can just wash their hands of man like a Ethan Hunt Mission Impossible type thing. Get me? So I know that I peppered that. Thank you. But yeah, so that's what I think's going on in there.
I just think like soups are just running out of control. Like it's a corporation that's handling them rather than authorities.
Fam.
So
And you think that's like, where the CIA and those agencies don't like that because it's like this is a private sector.
Yeah.
And we have no
jurisdiction over these guys.
I hear that, but I think the universe, the way they've got it running now, is way better than these men running free on their own. Imagine Homelander just unchecked, bruv. Like he's checked now by, you know what I'm saying, by the corporation. But imagine Homelander just doing his own thing, bruv. Imagine like all of these men just doing their own thing. I think the position they're in now, and this is why I think season 2 could be a madness, because if they take down, even at the end of this episode, when they're like, all right, you man ain't going into the army, they never shut down the corporation.
Yeah, because of what happens. What happens in the next scene?
Exactly, bro. If you shut down a corporation, you know how much Pika will get. We'll get more Pika. So I think they're more interested in just keeping tabs on them and having them under some sort of control instead of trying to shut down that whole operation. Because I think, like, bro, if you shut down that whole operation, Homelander's just gonna be bored all day, innit? Get me?
It's taken a whole different like way now. Now that they find out the terrorists, they also have soups. So is this something that they were trying to avoid? Is this something they were just trying to keep it to themselves and then kind of run the whole world, having these super soldiers behind them?
This is like anything, bro. This is like Iron Man, fam. What, you know, in the original Iron Man, or is it Iron Man 2, when they're like, yo, you got to give your suits to the army because the other countries are gonna have things, bruv. This is how technology works. Right. Or we've got it. That means someone's close to it, or someone's already got it also, fam.
Right.
And that's where we're at, fam. Who knows if someone from Vaughn or one of those ex-people went and leaked it to these terrorists.
So
terrorists. Do you know? Terrorists claim that again. Let me do it one more time. Terrorists. Yeah. Sold it to the terrorists, or if them man are building their own batch of stuff, fam. Get me?
Wasn't this their plan all along? That's why we got Kimiko, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Kimiko, yeah. Like, wasn't they already planning to have terrorist groups all around the world to have their own soup? So we got a reason to go military against the world, so to speak.
Yeah, but we're there already. Get me? And who knows, bro? Like I'm saying, you don't know where that suit came from. The one they call Captain. They don't know where man came from.
Well, it's very specific that he's like a human bomber out here. Like, for me, that was just hilarious. You know, man just goes nuclear. It's like, oh, still survive a nuclear blast. All right, cool.
That reminded me of Sebastian Shaw, like being able to
harness the energy
and
release.
You know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's slightly a setup for next season. Definitely. Because now
it's gotta be.
The battle's gonna be just crazy.
It's gotta be.
It's gonna be another Homelander out there as well then, like a Black Adam type just to take him, because he's got to have his match. Like right now, no one can touch him. So if they're creating soups out there, there's definitely an alternate version of this guy out here.
No, I think Starlight.
Oh, you think just?
I think Starlight can beat. Beef, man.
I always thought she could take him, but the way he shut down, but I guess she doesn't know.
Yeah.
She doesn't know, but the way he just shut down, I was like, ooh, that's cold.
I thought that was more of an authority thing than a power thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, at the end of the day, you want to be part of the 7, and this is the head of the 7. Man's talking to you, Seckle, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Not to say, like, maybe she hasn't tapped into that, oh man, I could slap up Homelander. But I think that from what they showed in the first episode of her, oh, look away, don't do this. She just released a little bit of her power, blew up the whole place. I think she might have it in her. Get me?
Alright, cool. Alright, so now moving on to the rogues. They've been...
These waste men.
They're just everything, all the dumb moves catching up to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Being exposed. But then you have like C-Train. I'm not even gonna call you A-Train anymore. You're C-Train. You figure out what the C stands for. Yeah. Because like, how dumb is this guy, fam? Like,
he's a junkie, innit?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'll get into him.
Bro, like, you see, even before the scene where man's squirting out the V on the floor, you see them training, fam. He's throwing up, like, he's all over. Bro, he's finished, bro.
Yeah, he's done.
He's finished. Oh, yeah, I'm going to stop cold turkey. Look at you. Bro, he's waste, bro.
So it's like this, basically like athletes who would, like, take enhancement drugs and be like, oh, now I can no longer catch up.
Yeah, fam.
I have to rely on this substance.
Fam. And then even, like, not that man that knows anything about that, but it's more, for me, it's just more mental, fam. More in his mind, like, bruv, you're the fastest man alive. That's it.
Period.
But you started believing in this drug more than you started believing in your own ability. Jeez. And now the drug's controlling, man. So you see where he's at, fam.
Matrix got to, man, innit?
Fam,
still.
Get me. Bruv, but I don't know why it had to be the black youth strung up on you know what I'm saying, bruv. I don't know. You man didn't have to do that, innit? But cool. But cool, you get me.
Alright, another interesting part of this episode was Homelander going back to the old geezer who was the, I guess, head of the lab. Seems like he's his dad.
Homelander's dad, fam. That's Homelander's dad, fam.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. That's what it is. It's not, but it is. That's his dad.
Well, yeah, because he's the one who kind of like...
That's his dad.
And he kind of laid down everything about what happened to Butcher's wife. So now things are starting... Now we're starting to get all the puzzles together and figure out, okay, like, this is the reason why these man... Butcher is after these guys. Okay, this is what happened to his wife. It was peak. That baby is a madness. Now I'm thinking that the baby's alive, but she might not be alive. But something tells me she might still be alive.
See, they're both dead, isn't it?
See, that's the thing, bruv. That's what they tell you, but I don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
I believe they are both alive, bruv. I believe they are both alive. Fam, how does that baby die?
Like, oh, he drowned on her blood, but the blood was coming out, fam. And if you clawed out, how does what?
Get me, fam. Like, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are the child of Homelander, whatever, you conceived yourself in whatever, like 2 hours or something, or a day or something. You saw the eye beams, you saw it poking out. Like, bro, how does that youth die? Like, that youth somewhere, fam.
Yeah, definitely. And even when he says, oh, yo. When Homelander was like, I'm the greatest superhero, and dude is like, no, you're my greatest failure. It just shows that raw, like, and for him to just lay it out like that. Oh yeah, man, just what do you want to know?
What?
And you just, and even Homelander's like, why are you telling me this? Like, and just like, oh yeah, man, no, I'm just reflecting on my old mistakes.
Lies.
This is the same guy who's just outside raising puppies, talking about how he doesn't get attached to his subjects or whatever.
So what do you think he's doing? You think he's on job?
I think he's got the youth. Look at the.
No, we can have the youth. Yeah. But what?
He's probably doing his own thing on the side,
breeding.
bruv. Like more breeding, whatever, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Look at that man. She's like, oh, between this and science, I'd rather be there.
So why are you here?
But you're over here.
Lies.
Deception. Every day more lies, fam. I don't trust this show. I really don't, fam.
Everyone's a villain, fam.
Everyone's a villain.
No. I like that scene. I feel like my man just knows that he created a super villain and he don't know what to do. But that baby could be a good contingency plan. Because, what did he say in the line? My mistake was not having you get raised by a family, not having a mother. So if you've got a you with Homelander's abilities, and you've got the mother of the you with Homelander's abilities, and you already had Homelander and made these mistakes, why not just hide these two, raise this you up to come and slap up Homelander later down the line, because no one else is going to be able to.
Right. Could be.
That makes sense to me, do you know what I'm saying? So season 5, if you know what I'm saying.
It's a whole different thing. Now, Homelander was like, yo, was actually quite interesting to me. I'm not able to have kids, but she had my youth. Is this, again, going back to genes? The same way if you take the V stuff, you kind of manifest because of your DNA.
They didn't explain that, but with me believing that Homelander's the first one, for some reason he just couldn't have youths. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously other people can, right? Or wait, we don't even see that.
Any other suits actually had children though? We don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We don't know.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah, and the ones that are born.
No, Thing had the invisible dude. He has a youth.
Of course, he has a child.
He's got kids. Oh yeah, but yeah. All right, there you go. So suits can have kids. So, but yeah, with Homelander being the first one and them experimenting on him, and you know what I'm saying, him getting a whole power set. Like he's not got one power. He's got a power set. Maybe something went wrong. You know what I'm saying? He's the first test subject. So maybe that's why there's issues with him. You get me, fam? But who knows? But obviously he can have kids.
Yeah.
Well, I guess depends on who is able to uphold that seed.
I mean, he just needs a 3-hour laying session. And
if you can keep up for 3 hours, then I guess you can have you in it. Anything else you guys picked up in this episode? Yui.
Oh, come on, man, allow it, bro. I don't want to talk about Huey, fam. I told you, bro. Huey, all of them, man, are moist, fam. Huey, Frenchie, even the other.
He don't exist to me anymore, fam. Frenchie don't exist to me anymore. He's done.
Why?
He's done. Man's over here coming out of the cooking thing.
Cooking pancakes and that.
No, you gotta.
Va-va-voo.
I'm done with him, man. I'm done.
You were the man loving them man up before, fam. And I told you all of them man are green, fam.
I'm done with him, fam. They assassinated that guy, fam.
All of them.
Fully.
Nah, man. Huey and Starlight's relationship to me, we already said it's dead. But I want to see now where it goes, because there's there's a few ways it could go. Like, obviously, she can come over to their side, or she can rat Huey out. Do you know what I'm saying? If she wants to stay on the 7 badly enough. But I think the 7 have put her through enough that she's gonna
bounce.
Yeah, go with them, man. But at the same time, you see how Butch moves. He's icy for her. So
she might end up going to her own thing or start investigating them lot without even
she'd
being in contact with.
She'd be a good character to kill off.
Yeah. Why is that?
Just because you wouldn't expect it. Like I said that, Sam said, ooh. Like you wouldn't expect her to get killed, would you? That's not why she's top of my list for probably gonna die. Fam, like, because they can't live happily ever after. Huey could die, but his girl's already died. His dad's probably gonna die. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Alright, cool. Sam, anything else?
I don't think she's gonna die because, like I said, she has a purpose to battle. I think she has a purpose to battle the suit. She already knows kind of what's going on because of TV and whatever. So, like,
you know what? Yeah,
we're gonna see what goes with there.
Speaking of her, when they were in bed talking, she was like, "Yo, with my dad was always gifts and stuff. That man bounced. So do you think her dad was in it? Part of this whole thing, like Compound V stuff."
Could be, because you know the mum's definitely on it. Oh, we could give you a superhero child. You know her mum, how her mum is. So they definitely... Bruv, they obviously had to infiltrate with the parents. Or their parents might not even be their parents, fam. They could just get the babies, do the thing to them, and then give them to, oh, this is a superpower baby. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why the mums always said she was grooming her from time to be to be more part of the 7, fam. Imagine, you got 50 babies, you give them to 50 families who say, there's a possibility that your child could be in the 7 if you raise them right. Do you know what I'm saying? Fam. And then some of the babies could be the terrorists that we're looking at now. The terrorists.
Super true.
Fam.
Alright, cool. Look, we have one more episode to go. But meanwhile, jump in the comment section below and drop your thoughts about this episode, and I guess kind of wrapping up the whole season and what you expect for the following season. But other than that, I'm Revenue GS.
So Mr. Blitz there.
Joe one further the Cybernerds.
And we'll see you in the next review.
Arrivederci.